Test, 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 test. Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. What an absolutely gorgeous day. There's the causeway going over to Lamar. Here in Rockport, Texas. Rainy, stormy day yesterday. Later in the day, Texas had a lot of tornado warnings out, especially up by Waco, and that's a good distance away. I'm not sure, 280, 290 miles, something like that. We just had some heavy rain and wind overnight, and even that didn't last that long. So this morning everything's kind of wet, but it's going to be a sunny day. It'll dry everything out, and it's going to be beautiful. There are some egrets out there. I got my new mic, tested it, and it worked. So we'll probably have a good mic for a few days, and then this one will go bad. Did I ever tell you the story of the shy pebble? Yeah, it was really happy, but it just wanted to be a little bolder. There you go. There's some horrible, horrible humor for you. I just like looking at the sky. I was going to go to Port Aransas today, but I think the beach needs a day of sunshine, and then it'll be good driving. I just kind of know it's going to be slop today from past experience. And if I wanted slop, I would do a tailgate cuisine section. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah. I've never been back here before. Pretty neat. I think I just came in like a one-way exit. I have been here before. I came back here when friends had a place here. And what made me come back here this morning, Karen, don't judge her because her name's Karen. She's a really nice person. Used to stay here, and she saw some of the, I guess they're condos on sale, for sale online. And she asked me to just run through it. She said she hadn't been back here in a very long time. You can hear the birds. It's right on the water. I've heard nothing but good things about this place. I know friends of mine have worked here over the years. Carpenters and cleaning staff and what have you. But it's absolutely, yeah, nice and mellow. Just trying to work my way out of here. Yeah. Over here they have a pool and a tennis court that's nice. Pretty neat. People out and about. And then I thought I'd give us a ride on Fulton Beach Road. So Karen, I hope I covered Kontiki for you. Can you hear the birdies? They are beautiful. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. That's an entrance only, sir.
Oh, okay. So I came in the exit.
No.
Oh, well, I'm old. Thank you. There you go. I got turned around. Very nice person working here. Permit parking only. Looks like they have assigned spots. Not all, but look at that. There's your postcard right there. Anyone know how much it costs to mail a postcard? I guess I need to find out. I have regular, well actually I have regular stamps, and I have the stamps that Drew sent me. It's a nice little pool, huh? I could see me in there with a big thing of soap and my scrub brush. I got a scrub brush the other day. Ugh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Get my warm water out of the thermos and some soap. That way I only need to drive over to Lamar 2-3 days a week for a proper shower. Kontiki. I was getting concerned because a lot of people, including Drew, mentioning Drew twice in the same video, sent me some alerts on the weather coming. Not much I can do about tornadoes. Tornadoes in the daytime I'm not worried about. You can see them. It's so flat here, you know what I mean? Tornadoes while I'm sleeping at night, I know I'm going to be too tired to care, so I'm just like, I was talking to my friend, messaging Leah last night, and I said, this is my philosophy on life. I don't care if I die. I just don't want to get injured. That's my philosophy for getting old, because being seriously injured, and I think I'm 58, I believe, and living in my truck, not a great combination. And I have a lot of friends that would take me in like a lost puppy, but I don't want to be a burden. If it was going to be a week, yeah. If it was going to be a lifetime situation, no thank you. If I get seriously disabled, here's my plan. Now remember, this is just humor, guys, okay? I'm going to go to Arkansas and stay on the Phillips farm for a week. And I'm going to have a lot of good conversations with Tracy and Leah. And I'm going to enjoy their grandkids and pet their dogs and eat a lot of fine cooking from Leah. And then I'm going to ask Tracy if I can borrow one of his guns and one bullet and a shovel. I do not want to be in a position where I can't take care of myself. And I've kind of been in that position since the day I was born, but it's okay. Everything gonna be alright this morning. Oh yeah. Woo! What we got here besides a dirty windshield? Got a little construction going. That's pretty sweet. Keeping an eye on my rear view mirror in case someone wants to pass me. We got a new microphone. I bought breakfast today, and I'll probably tell you about it in the video tomorrow morning. I shot it. I don't know if it's going to come up well or not. Sometimes it's hard to shoot video when the sun's at this type of angle. But it is a nice breeze. The seagulls are out. The laughing gulls. Morning, boys. Still a little less aggressive than Rockport Beach. Kontiki. I'm going to pull over and let a truck pass us. I do have a story for you, and it is about trusting and friends. I have been blessed with some really good friends throughout my life. When I was in grade school, I was mostly raised by my grandmother. We would get dumped on her and live with her for months and years, and then live with my mom for a few months, and then back to my grandmom's, and that's kind of my childhood. When I was younger, believe it or not, I was quiet. I was quiet until about 5th grade, right around there. Because that's the way we were raised by my grandmother. You were quiet, you were respectful, you didn't fight, you didn't argue. So, being a quiet, respectful person, I was picked on a lot in elementary school. up until about, I'm going to say 5th grade. I got picked on for having old clothes. I got picked on for being weird. I got picked on because pretty girls liked me for some reason. I was never a good looking person. So I don't know why. There was a girl. I don't want to say her real name. And if I don't, let's call her Karen, since we're using Karen today. Karen Dunning. And her nickname was Stunning Dunning. That's what we called her anyway, when she wasn't looking. She was absolutely beautiful. Very pretty girl, pretty sisters, and gorgeous mom. And I was friends with her. I guess we were dating. You know, as much as you can date being in the 4th and 5th grade. She was really nice. Her and her family were wonderful. I'm going to let a car pass again, guys. The way the sun is shining, it makes it hard to see behind me. Well, I had a friend in school. Let's call him Dick Hogan. Someone who I would go to their house, they would come to my house, stayed overnight, that kind of thing. Good morning.
Morning.
There you go. Man, we're doing good on the good mornings today. And, yeah. Now, in 6th grade, the big thing was to go away to camp. Right? So, you know what? I guess I got picked on in 6th grade, too. 6th grade is where it ended. Go away to camp. And I don't remember anything about camp, except this one experience. We were in the dinner hall, cafeteria, whatever they had going there, and it was some type of spaghetti. So I ate. I got a wave, and I didn't finish what was on my plate, and I went to use the restroom, washed my hands, came back, and people at my table told me, when I was putting my tray up, and people at my table told me, said, Mrs. Sims came by and said we all had to finish our food, and all their food was gone and mine was there. So I was like, really? Yeah, she said that. I'm like, and there was just a little left, so I ate it. Well, I found out later that they had put nasty things in my food. And I'm talking about like spit. And when I found that out, my friend Dick was at the table. The person I hang out with, basically my best friend. Good morning. And he never said a word, never told me. Well, I went a little William Neeson when we got back from that camp. And just beat the hell out of every male that I knew was involved. And after that, I didn't get picked on anymore. Now, at this time in my life, I'd already started judo and martial arts, and I was already playing hockey, which is a really tough sport. You learned getting hit hard ain't nothing, similar to a football player, you know. And it wasn't like I was a wimp or anything. That's the way we were raised, to be quiet. And it's probably the way you should be raised. But certainly not a good memory, but definitely a memory. And I find it odd that, you know, we were at that camp 5 days, and I don't remember anything else about that camp. Not one experience, which is weird. Man, it's pretty out today. You remember yesterday's videos, the water was flying all around the place, and that's really smooth today. There is a breeze though, just enough to make it comfortable, and it's warm already. It's not hot, it's the kind of warm where the sun just feels awesome on your skin. I think we got a very good day ahead of us. So this morning I went into Wally World and I got some cans for the blessing box. And when I was reading the comments this morning, several of you have mentioned about once I picked up Luciano's chicken, if he got it all. And yeah, he got it all. And then I went and ate leftovers. It is kind of funny, you know, it's only like a mile from the chicken place to where Luciano was at the church. But yeah, that chicken does smell really good. They have really good chicken tenders there. I've never tried their chicken. Good morning. I got 2 good mornings. I'm not gonna say good morning to anyone else. We're 4 for 4 on the good mornings today. How's that for a good spot right there? You got the bench, you got the sun coming up. The birds are chirping. Absolutely gorgeous day. We got all kinds of pretty to look at this morning. Good morning. 5 for 5. That's got to be a new Boondocking with Dennis record. What's the name of this channel? I'm ready to talk to some people on camera. I feel like talking to people today. Not on the damn phone either. I like it when people stop by. Occasionally someone will let us film it, you know? Looks like we got another truck coming. Isn't that a nice piece of masonry? There's some skill involved right there, and the road goes right through it. And it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I saw a local news story and maybe we'll head over there in a second since we're heading in that direction. I would really like to talk to the owner. But yeah, we're almost there, so. And I know I'm going to butcher the story. Morning, bird. Thanks for riding along today, guys. I appreciate it. We're at Fulton Harbor. And it's a gorgeous day. Y'all want to see some boats? Yeah, you do. There's some fishing boats for you. Very pretty. We've been down this little street, alleyway. I don't know what to call it. But if you remember, we came down here, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, and the road was blocked off. And I found out why. Now, I've only watched one news story about it and read one article. And I'm probably going to screw up all this information, but there's a landowner up here. Guy owns the land. It's been in his family for a very long time. And now there's this little alleyway here. That's probably been here for a very long time as well. But the alleyway is on his land. So he has to pay the taxes on that. He's paying taxes on this land right here. So he had this area blocked off. And you can see there's a bunch of fence posts there. And he's just trying to put up a fence around his property. Well, they're not letting him do that because this road runs through here. So I can definitely see, well, I can understand people want the road here, but you own the land, you ought to be able to put whatever you want on it. It's Texas, you own the land, and even though this is a quiet little alleyway, he's got photos from, you know, I'm going to call them trail cams, security cameras, of people just leaving messes back here. So he's tired of it. He wants to fence in his area, and they're not letting him. But you can see he's got gates up. And I certainly don't have all the details, but in my opinion, it's Texas. It's his land. Let the guy do what he wants. Well, guys, the sun is shining. It's kind of its job. I guess the sun is always shining. Just some days we can't see it, huh? It's a gorgeous day. I really appreciate you riding along. Listen to me ramble. It's going to get gorgeous. Thanks for watching.